Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to start a new series. It's going to be called They Want Your Kids, right? And this is for all the parents out there. So I'm going to keep creating compilations, and we're going to start with this unique video that I'm going to show you. If you like this content, share, hit subscribe and everything, because I'm all about being a great dad, protecting my kids, and I want to spread the word. You can't trust people. Nobody.
Dear board members and Superintendent Ikchin, as you're aware, I'm sure a packet of district emails was released to a GUSD parent on the basis of a public records request for all communications matching certain keywords such as CRT, LGBTQ, or queer, for example. What was discovered in this initial release was appalling and needs to be addressed ASAP by all levels of district leadership. For those of you who haven't seen these documents circulating on social media, I'll recap for you. On an email dated June 7, 2021, from Mrs. Tammy Tiber, a third grade teacher at Jefferson Elementary, to Sally Miles and Craig Lewis from the district's Teaching and Learning Department, Mrs. Tiber says, "Good morning, Sally and Craig. As you know, I teach third grade. Today I talked to my class about LGBTQ Pride Month and played 2 short videos from YouTube that were geared toward kids. A parent who heard the lesson and discussion made her daughter leave the Zoom and texted me asking when I was done discussing sexual orientation so that she can let her kids back onto Zoom. I was planning on doing more lessons tomorrow and Wednesday, but now I'm afraid to. Here are the videos and lessons I was going to do with my class. Of the YouTube video links she listed, here's an excerpt from one that she played for her 8-year-old students where an MTV host asks children questions about being gay and transgender. She says, Jodie Foster is a woman, and she made me question my own sexuality when I was a child because I liked her so much. And she was nude in the film Nell, and sarcastically says, not that I remember watching it several times as a child, with a wink. During remote learning last year, a parent heard what was being shown and taught to her 8-year-old child on Zoom, immediately turned off the computer and contacted the teacher, which resulted in the worried email Ms. Tiber sent to district personnel. Exactly 21 minutes later, after sending the email, Mrs. Tiber received a response from Mr. Craig Lewis, part of district staff, that said, "Do not be concerned or afraid. Your principal should support you, as I know that our district, including Vivian, does," end quote. This district staffer goes even further and gives more media recommendations to the teacher, but says to steer clear of content that says sexual or coming out, since it may raise red flags. In other words, coaching this teacher on proven methods to push her agenda, but to stay under the radar. Immediately after the release of this email chain, the parents at Jefferson Elementary who have had Ms. Tiber as their child's teacher reached out to the principal and demanded answers. Why is gender and sexuality issues being taught to 8-year-olds to begin with?
So she complained. She was like, hey man, I can't teach the things I want to teach. This mommy is in the way. That's what she's saying. And then the teacher, the principal, people are going to support you. Better use these links. It doesn't say anything about sexuality, but at least you can teach them something, and it will be guided in the direction so they can ask more questions. And then that's your opportunity to ask them about that stuff. You know? I'm like, people, why? Why is that so important? I don't want a girl to be claiming a wall and be like, hey, can I use my gender so I can claim stronger? Oh, I can transform into a man? Oh, then I'm a trans man or a they? Because then I feel like that. What the heck, bro? It's like any feeling that you have has a transgender feeling. What do you think? This is like a gummy bear that everybody has to sign on their belly. Oh, I have this power. What's wrong with you? You can be whatever you want. Tell kids today you can be a girl, feminine, masculine, or whatever. But you're still a girl. You have a punani. It doesn't, I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised. And certain people are, yeah, but just because you have a breast, that doesn't mean you're not a woman. I never said that. Certain people can give breast milk. My wife cannot give breast milk. Her breast didn't even work the first few times. The first baby never. The second almost, but it was too slow, so we just switched to milk. Do you think I look at my wife, oh my God, you're not a woman? No, I'm sure that if she had the third baby, those things will burst open because it takes practice. The body needs to adapt. I don't judge my wife by the quality that she brings, that she's a woman. I judge her by what she is born with. That simple. I don't judge a car that wants to feel like a monster truck. He can think he's a monster truck. He can try to jump over trucks and everything. But if he lands and he's hurt, that's not my responsibility. Very simple. So look at these teacher people. Be always there. They will find opportunity to guide your kid. Because if you don't teach them a stable ground, they are not walking on an opinion anymore. They're walking on quicksand because the quicksand is the school. Your kids should be comfortable that you give them a method to enjoy the life that you're enjoying at the moment. You should do that. If you can't, then amen, you lost your child with time. 100%. Because they're going to teach a child to advocate for something that only works if people acknowledges it. Something that when they acknowledge it, they can change whenever they want. So whenever they do something and they have a little pushback, oh, well, I can just have another opinion. No. Oh, I can just have another opinion. No. Oh, well, you're not really LGBTQ. You're homophobic. Why? You see, there's always a reason to complain. And you're teaching that to your kids? Nah, man. Protect your kid. Let me know what you guys think. Para bim pam boom. See you guys next time. Like, share, all those stuff, and subscribe. Peace.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong.